Bitcoiners were such a small number, but this number and this statistic is going to shock you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. Hope you're doing well. This Tuesday, we are going to go over the news quickly and then also go into the charts and show you a new trading strategy, because I was really struggling with, finding positions to get into now that the market dynamic has changed with the Bitcoin, because now we have the institutional players in the game. And I found something that might interest you guys as well to help find trading positions. And so I'm going to be showing you that at the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end of the show for that piece of information. Okay, with that said, if you're interested in trading, you can head over to bybit.davincij15.com. Links in the description below. Also, make sure you get some sort of ID. This is the cheapest one you can get, so that you can not be dictated by your government where you can go and buy Bitcoin. That sucks. Right? Okay, in next gen corner, we have Early's trying to break its key level here of 0.003695-ish area. Once we break out from that, you can see this thing gonna break to $5 million market cap and retest the $5 million market cap. Will it break out to above the 5 million market cap? Not quite yet, but they're probably going to retest the top of the zone here and before we actually, and then come back down and retest the lower zone to say, yes, we are going to go higher, and then boom. So make sure you get some early. Okay, PayPay, yes, it is a little bit stagnant, right? But you can't expect explosive moves all the time, right? It will come, times will change, and yeah. The meme coin saga is here to stay. You got to get yourself positioned today. If you don't tell me next when the cycle is peaking and people are yelling, oh my God, I got to buy this, got to buy that, got to buy this. Is it too late? If you're one of those people, you waited until that time instead of just buying and holding, well, you deserve what you get, which is nothing, and you'll probably lose a lot of money at the end of the cycle. So you're here early, so behave like that. Buy, hold, I'll take care of you, right? I'll do my best, but I can't guarantee that these things will, somebody doesn't steal the coins and then they dump it on everybody, right? Well, this happened with waffles. Somebody stole the coins and they dumped it, but we recovered. So we can't guarantee that, but we will do our best to ensure that whatever cryptocurrencies meme coins I present to you, they are the ones that I've vetted and will do the best they can in order to accomplish their job of getting a lot higher and maintaining that value when they do. So that's why I'm here. So, all right, on to the news. This is the news for the day. If you want to find out more about these news articles, you can find them in this link in the description below. Okay, interesting. Owning just one Bitcoin has become increasingly rare. Did you know that only 0.27% of the global population can own one Bitcoin each? That's a small number. So basically, if all 21 was allocated to every single person on the planet, that's 0.27% of each person owning one Bitcoin. Just not possible, right? That everybody can, right? Look at the total number of individuals that own a Bitcoin. That's 1.5 million. Probably less than that, because you can't really figure out how many people do own more than one address. I know I do, right? And they have more than one Bitcoin. And so, yeah, good luck with that. And so there's probably a lot less, maybe under 1 million people have more than one Bitcoin, one or more Bitcoins. So yeah, you might do your best to make some money and load up, see if you get 1 or 2 Bitcoins, because even just one Bitcoin after you sell half, like, it's selling half on a double and selling half when, Bitcoin is money. If you can get two Bitcoin and you can sell half and then keep the other one, everybody, you could use that as, bragging rights and so forth. So you just say, yeah, I got this one, right? And you're going to hold on to it. Okay. The number of Bitcoin millionaires soared by 25% in 2024. Are you guys going to be a Bitcoin millionaire next year? Right? If you have one, probably not. That it's possible. You could, right? If the institutions figure out. So let me get this straight. If I put Bitcoin on my balance sheet and I hold it instead of treasuries, that makes my company more valuable? Oh, man. As Bitcoin continues to trade its all-time high, below its all-time high, above $73,000, the maiden cryptocurrency has seen a growth in the number of millionaire holders in 2024. Currently, there is 110,655 Bitcoin addresses holding at least $1 million worth of Bitcoin. Meanwhile, 10,434 addresses contain holdings exceeding $10 million. Data retrieved from the BitInfo charts on September 23rd indicates. Okay, so yeah, this is not a clear chart, of course, because we can't see if more than one person owns any of these addresses, right? Those are just the individual addresses that own that much Bitcoin, right? You could say, okay, look at that. There's 451,000 people own over 100,000, but we don't know if it's just one person each 100,000 or 10 or 20 people per each 100,000. We don't know. And then, of course, the 722,000 people own over $10,000 in Bitcoin. Yeah, it's quite a few people that own a 10K in Bitcoin. But we're still early. The implications is we're still early. Just like we're early to all the other meme coins, you're super early for Bitcoin. So yeah, congratulations on being here and watching this show because, well, you have the advantage. You just have to take hold of it, seize it, seize the day. Meme coins, a risky asset class with extraordinary profit potential. Yes, meme coins, right, are the next big industry or cycle here, where we are going to see meme coins explode high and then, die off. And people call it a scam eventually. But they will come back, of course, but not for a while. But in 2025, they will be taken off and there's no stopping that. While acknowledging the profit potentials of meme coin investing, the analysis compared it to gambling. Yes, it is. It is 100% that way. Don't say it isn't. Don't say it isn't. Throughout history, people have always wanted to, improve their lives by chance. That's just the way it is. And meme coins is a way to do that. People do that, gamble by buying lottery tickets, even though that the odds of you winning a lottery ticket and making money off of a lottery ticket is slim to none, right? And with meme coins, it's a lot higher, odds of improved odds of you actually making a lot of money and doing extremely well. Telegram's privacy overhaul. Yes, IPs and phone numbers of lawbreakers can to be shared. Okay. This is BS. They already did that. They were already doing that. This nonsense, it is BS. It is somebody saying, hey, this is what you're going to say, right, to the media, right? We have access to everybody at all times. But you're not going to tell them that. You're not allowed to tell them that. That's what the subpoena says. Can't say that. You're going to say only to lawbreakers, right? So that's just so you know, right? All this means is that they're giving everything to the government. So if you say anything on Telegram, they've got it. The government's got it. That's what this means. And if you don't believe that, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. If you try to think that your messages are private, that's what this whole thing is about, right? He went to jail, right? Because he wasn't doing that, giving them everything, full access, right? Because obviously, a company, if they get a subpoena from the government to, track one person or track a group, they're going to do that. So why would they say, oh, now we're going to do that? No, they've always been doing that. The difference is they have to say this, even though they've got a document saying, well, you're going to give us everything. Okay, moving on. After FRIEND.TECH'S failure, SocialFi must cross the chasm to succeed. Yes, just so you know, right, there is this spectrum of market participants, right? I'm wondering where Bitcoin is, because here's the thing, right? Bitcoin still only has 2.5% of the population involved in it. So we're not even in the visionaries yet. So we haven't even gotten to the chasm, right? Which I don't think the chasm is for Bitcoin is going to be that big. And I don't think, FRIEND.TECH had the chasm problem, because honestly, if you read here, let's see here, I should have highlighted that. They basically rugged the whole thing when they sold $52 million worth of the Ethereum back in June 11th, 2024. So yeah, it was not a market thing. They just ran off with the money, right? And it's a sad thing. All right, so we're going to do some TA right now. And if you're interested in trading, you head over to bybit.davincij15.com. Links in the description below. Okay, so as I've said before, right, I was thinking we need to go hit a stop. This is probably going to come back down maybe, but maybe we could pump up here and then come back down. So I'm not 100% sure if this would be a good entry point for your short, because we could end up going a lot higher. And then I found this. Look at that. This is called a heat map. This is where there's a lot of liquidity. And so what they'll do is try to take out all the liquidity of all these people who have high leverage, right? This is where you see, if you were to take off this, you don't see the liquidation. But now you put it back on, you see the liquidation. And so effectively, a reversal could come at the end of this 65,442 or 65,830. Right? So these are where there would be key reversal points. Now, we have to match those numbers, of course, with price action. And unfortunately, we can't do it with perpetuals, right? I prefer perpetuals because I like to earn my money in Bitcoin, but we have to do it with perpetual USDT. So is that right? The USDT? Yeah, there we go. So that's a different chart because we got different prices here. So effectively, we have to look at it from the exact chart. So now, if we take a look at some key levels here. So what was it? 65.8. There we go, right here. You can see 65. Let's see here. Is there a clear? No key areas of resistance. Here, 65.6-ish area. So this is somewhere where we might see the end of we see a reversal. But keep in mind that reversal may not be that deep. So, but it is a better entry point, but I'm not seeing any other reason to take that trade. That's my only concerning issue, right? Taking a trade on just one reason is not that great. But most likely that would be a better entry point than the one which is this wick. We come up here and then come back down. You take a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio and boom. Let's see how that plays out. looking at this, you can see you could also trade this on a lower time frame, right? Let's see here. This is 4 hour. Let's see here. This is the 15-minute right here. So we can trade this on a lower time frame, right? And say, okay, well, right now we're headed down. And so you can see some liquidity here, especially with the higher the leverage. And so we could end up bouncing off of anywhere off of 62, 250. So let's just see if that is the case here. Let's put that in a mark. I would say mark that, this one right here, approximately right here. So you could probably do the opposite if we were to come back up. And let's see which one is right and go to 2%. But again, let's just see how this plays out right there. And we'll go continue. All right, head over to Ethereum. Here at Ethereum, well, we are backing off a little bit on Ethereum. Let me just zoom in a little bit. It looks like we're probably going to come back down a little bit more to retest, I would say, the 78.6 down here, right? Because there's a lot of traffic and we could end up down here and then bouncing higher before we go higher on Ethereum. So this is where I would place my bets here if I were you guys. So let's just see which one is correct with that analysis. All right, and then 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Boom. All right, let's see how this plays out in the next little while. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.